Okay. Thank you so much for joining me for Yoga Nidra. I'm so happy to have you here, whether you're here for the live session or joining for the recording. That's really such a powerful practice. And I find for myself, I prefer to do it virtually because then I can really create the perfect nest, as my teacher, Michelle Lowe, calls it, the Yoga Nidra nest. So I recommend that you get your space set before class starts. So if you haven't done that yet, you can just take a few minutes and set up some pillows and blankets, and you can turn your video off if you like. It's totally up to you. So you don't want to have too many pillows under your head. You don't want the forehead to be above the chin, but something like a thin pillow. And if you feel it's easy for you to fall asleep during even meditation, you may want to do this on the floor instead of a bed. But as you get a little more advanced in the practice and used to playing with this kind of liminal space is what we're after, this liminal space between awake and asleep. So we put the body to sleep. So the body is in this fully relaxed state, but the mind stays awake and aware. And so you may drift more into the awake state or the asleep state throughout the practice, and you're kind of just towing this line. So if you fall asleep, that's totally fine, and maybe you really needed some sleep. And it's the same thing in meditation. If you find that you're kind of dozing off in a meditation, don't be hard on yourself. It might just be that you need rest. So whatever is needed in the moment, just allow that to happen. And as you practice Yoga Nidra, you'll find it easier to toe that line and to stay in the awakened mind and body asleep. And sometimes you may catch moments where it's as if you are spying on what it's like for your body to be asleep. And this is really a cool experience that comes with practice. But it's like your mind is fully aware, but you notice how relaxed your body is. And it's such a healing state. So um, if you fall asleep the first few times, or it could be a while, just know that you're getting rest, and that's uh, still an absorption state for the practice and the words that I'm giving you. Okay. So as you come to lie down and start to get comfortable, and set your space, set yourself up, maybe even a pillow under the knees, but lying on the back is best. If that's not possible for you right now, or if for any reason you feel more comfortable sitting up, you can totally do Yoga Nidra from the seated position. So um, whatever works best for you. And so as you set up your body in a comfortable position, there's also two other things to have in mind before we begin. And one is an inner resource. So your inner resource is like a safe place that you can access. It could be a place in the body, or it can also be a kind of visualization of a place or a person, something that just makes you feel very safe and at peace. So that if at any point during the practice you feel um, not secure, or um, you feel like you have to call yourself back, if you kind of go way out or have any kind of experience where you need some grounding, then right away, call on your inner resource. And that's what that's for. So just take a moment and think of a place, real or imaginary, or a person or anything. It could be a pet, something that just makes you feel a deep sense of security and safety and peace. And then you can just kind of have that. Know that you can always tap into that at any point during the practice, or just even throughout the day. It's just nice to have this inner resource. And then the second thing that we work with in Yoga Nidra always is a sankalpa. So a sankalpa is a spiritually guided intention. So we set this intention in the beginning portion of the practice. But I like to kind of have an idea around what this intention would be. So something that's more along the lines of a spiritually guided thing that you would like to create for yourself. And we always state it in the present tense and in the positive, in the affirmative. So it can begin with I am, um, something like that, never in the negative statement. So I won't or I am not. We don't use that. We use always in the positive. And then trying to kind of craft this intention into a sentence, very kind of direct, like a direct sentence. Maybe it doesn't have to be specific, but very direct and as concise as you can make it. Um, so maybe, for example, you're working with ancestral healing. So then something around that, for example, could be I am healing my ancestral line, um, for myself, my ancestors, and future generations, be something like that. Whatever is calling to you. It can also be a healing intention. So if you're having any type of health problems, it's a wonderful, wonderful intention to set for Yoga Nidra, intention to, heal back pain or heal a sinus infection or something like this. A really, really powerful and effective healing modality to work even with the physical body. Or, if you have any kind of psychological issues you're working with, maybe anxiety or depression, you can set a healing intention around those things. But really, it's whatever you like, and it um, works really well for it to be uh, stated in the positive, in the present tense, and then also underlying is that this idea that your intention should come true for you because you want it for the benefit of all beings. Okay. And this will give more energy to whatever your motivation is, your intention is. Okay. And so, with those kind of guidelines, and now you're lying down. If you haven't laid down already, lie down and take some movement so you feel settled. We're going to set an intention to also stay as still as we can throughout the practice. So as you come into your lying down position, you want to really make sure that you are really settled and you're really comfortable. So you're coming to this comfortable lying down position, and then, take some final movements so that you're even 10% more comfortable than how you already feel. Just feeling really settled and supported and using whatever props you need. Maybe you can even have your palms facing up if that feels good to you, and the shoulders. And the palms facing up, it brings in this sense of receptivity. It's that kind of yin energy, and allowing for spaciousness in your chest area, all around the heart center, where we do a lot of focus, a lot of energy around the heart center in this practice. And that connects us with the infinite, the heart chakra. Okay, so now that you've settled in, and if your eyes are not closed yet, you can start to close your eyes softly. And then as your eyes close, begin fading away the experience of outward seeing, allowing your eyes to rest more deeply into their sockets. Eyes resting heavily into the cave of the skull. And now direct the energy of your outward sight into the inward flowing. This vision of the vast inner space now. You're coming to witness and rest in the formless, the vast inner space of presence. And together, let's take 3 deep breaths. A deep inhale to fill and expand as you open to the universe around you, open to receive more light. And then on the exhale, feel your whole body surrendering to the ground. The exhale is the surrender. And inhaling to expand, opening to the universe around you, and exhaling to surrender to the earth. And one more breath like this, deep inhale, and exhale completely. And just beginning to trust the ground beneath you to support and to hold you. And the more you let go, the more you are supported. And just continuing to breathe here, just normal breaths now, allowing the body to breathe on its own. And begin to sense and feel the air coming into your nose. And when you exhale, let all the cares and the worries, the tensions, anything held in the body, let it all go on your exhalations. And you're just breathing in and breathing out. And the chest is becoming stiller. And your abdomen is soft. And your whole body is breathing. Allow your whole body to take the breath in. And allow your whole body to release the breath out. And now just be still. Be totally still. And let this stillness be the guidance that bridges your individual consciousness with the infinite clear mind. Our practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. And let your awareness move to the sounds arising in the outward landscape of the space that you are in. Now let your hearing be wide and open. And just listening to everything that's there. And meeting it with the quiet mind. Just listening. Not labeling, just listening. And as you hear, as you listen, now begin to move your awareness further away from the room that you're in and out into the rest of the building, to the outside. And hear all the sounds outside the building. And how far out can you hear? And all of the sounds that are there are pointers to your original nature. And try to let it all come in as a support for your practice rather than a disturbance. And cast your sense of hearing as wide as it can go and just listen. Now bring back the hearing, the listening, bring it back in closer. until it's right near you and you hear my voice. And you might even be able to listen to sound inside of your body. The drumbeat of your heart, its magnetic tone, and blood flowing through your veins, maybe sounds of your digestion, sound of your breathing. And now shifting from the listening, let go of the listening and the hearing, and shift your awareness to sense the space that you're in, the room that you're in, and become aware of the abundance of space that your body is surrounded by. Your eyes are closed, and with the eyes closed, try to remember the room that you're in, the walls, the floors, any objects or colors, the space that surrounds you. And now witness your body lying there in the room that you're in. And now I'd like you to connect to the energetic field that is supporting the physical body, the vibratory fields in intimate relationship with you. Now feel the touch of this space. Feel the air on the skin that's exposed to this spacious field. Your skin, hands, anything that's exposed. Feel the space as it touches your skin. And now notice and feel anything touching the skin, like fabrics, blankets, clothing. Sense and feel anything touching your skin. And tuning in to the subtlety of sensation, and present in the here and now. And now begin to notice the contact points of your body to the floor beneath you, the surface beneath you, and begin to feel yourself now from the inside. Feel your inside growing tender as your awareness explores and witnesses your body as you focus on your body. Connect with your living cells, your muscles, your bones, organs. And notice where tension still lives in your body, where there is perhaps muscle tightness or skin hardness. And as you are seeing this with your awareness, invite release of any burdens that the body has been carrying for you. Your body, as your unconscious mind, carrying your burdens, and let that go. And touch each part of you with your awareness. Resting now in the blank softness of your inner body. Allow the body to totally relax. Allow the mind to be still. Simply observe your body breathing. You don't have to do anything. The body knows exactly how to breathe on its own. And as you witness this, be reminded that you are not the body. You are not the breather. You are simply observing your body and its beauty and your body breathing, one breath at a time. Everything that's arising in your field of awareness is a pointer to your original nature. You are a timeless presence. You are observing the body in Yoga Nidra. Begin to observe the one that is watching the body breathe, turning your awareness on awareness itself. And from that point, connect with that part of you that is aligned with truth and wisdom. Reach deep into your heart mind. And as you enter into your intuitive inner wisdom, your knowing, and from the compassion and love and joy and emptiness, boundlessness of your heart, begin to formulate your sankalpa, your spiritually guided intention. A short positive statement, your highly spiritually guided vow. And internally state this truth as you focus on your heart space. State it 3 times and sense and feel it with your entire body, mind, and heart. As you state it, feel the body calibrate its template to already reflect your sankalpa. Feel it here, already manifest in the timeless time of this Yoga Nidra. 3 times your sankalpa. Focus on the heart. And now let it go, let this intention go, so that the universe can organize itself around your intention, knowing that it is inevitable. Your body is relaxing. And we are going to pilgrimage now as I call out various parts of your body in a rotation of consciousness. So I will call out these different parts of the body and just simply bring your awareness to each part as I name it without moving. And just sense and feel each part and following along without thinking about it too much. And try not to fall asleep. You're going to stay awake and aware. You are practicing Yoga Nidra. And please start as you sense and feel your right thumb, right index finger, right middle finger, right ring finger, right little finger, palm of the hand, back of the right hand, right wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, right armpit, right side waist, right hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, right heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. And now becoming aware of your left hand, sense and feel with me now. The left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, left wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, left armpit, side waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, left ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Now sense and feel the top of your head. Sense and feel the top of your head, forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, space between the eyebrows, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye. Sense and feel your right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek. Sense and feel your nose, the tip of your nose, space beneath the nose, upper lip, lower lip. Sense and feel your chin, neck, throat. Sense and feel your entire face. On the top of the head, the back of the head and neck. And sense and feel your entire head. Feel your entire head. And now feel your right chest and the left side of your chest. Feel the middle of the chest, the heart space. Feel the space around your heart. And feel your abdomen, navel. Sense and feel the entire right leg, the entire left leg, both legs at the same time. Sense and feel your entire right arm, your entire left arm, both arms at the same time. Sense and feel the entire front of the body. And sense and feel the entire back of the body. And now feel the front and back together, holding them together at the same time. And now please sense and feel your entire body. Feel your entire body. Sense the entire body relaxing from top to toe. The entire body is resting. The mind is awake in Yoga Nidra. And rest now in this deep awareness of your whole body. Your body is relaxing more and more deeply in this sleep-like state. The body is getting heavier and heavier. The mind is awake. The body is asleep. The mind is awake. Please begin to notice your breath. Simply placing your focus at the gates of the nostrils. Notice the wind of the breath traveling through this space. Sense the subtle current flowing through this gateway at the rims of the nostrils. Breath moving in through the gate. Breath flowing out through the gate. And with your mind here, notice the sensations that arise. The wind at the nostrils and the breath enters and exits the space. The breath flowing in through the gate. And as the breath flows out the gate of the nostrils, allow it to flow all the way down to the heart. And as it moves up, allow it to move up towards the third eye center, the middle of the mind. Don't strain, just observe the flow of energy from the third eye to the heart. Observe the energy of the breath now, the wind flowing all the way down to the navel, and sense the body breathing. Perceiving the chest and belly rising softly, being shaped by your breath, and it's falling softly. The breath is relaxing the body more and more deeply. And we begin to count our breath, starting with 27 and counting backwards from 27 to 1. Mentally say to yourself, 27, chest rising, 26, chest falling, 25, chest rising, 24, chest falling, and so on. And if you lose your count, just begin again at 27 and try to stay awake, softly awake and aware, and keep counting your breaths. And now you can stop the counting, let go of the counting of the breath, and sense your entire body being deeply relaxed. Sense the entire body until your body has become even heavier. Your hands and arms are heavier. Your legs are heavier and your feet. And sense as well again the light, the spacious field surrounding you that you are drawing energy from. The lightness, the spaciousness, and the heaviness. And pay attention to your feelings and emotions, your mind calm and relaxed, your body and your mind are deeply relaxed in Yoga Nidra, sleeping with awareness. And now please bring your awareness to the space between your eyebrows. Draw back deep into the head, to the seat of consciousness, the third eye in the middle of your mind. In the light of this awareness, begin to witness, see, or feel in some way the following images. A red balloon floating in the sky. A red balloon floating in the sky. An orange cat curled up sleeping in a sunbeam. An orange cat curled up sleeping in a sunbeam. The deep, dark ocean. The deep, dark ocean. An endless field of wildflowers. An endless field of wildflowers. clear blue, multifaceted crystal. A clear blue, multifaceted crystal. A tiny seed infused with all its potential. A tiny seed infused with all its potential. A woman ice skating on a frozen lake, free and alive. A woman ice skating on a lake, free and alive. A windless candle flame lighting up a deep and darkened cave. A windless candle flame lighting up a deep and darkened cave. Black crows in the branches of a large oak tree. Black crows in the branches of a large oak tree. A man with his dog napping on a couch. A man with his dog napping on a couch. A human being filled with light. A human being filled with light. Resting in the light and stillness. Your body resting in the light and stillness. And now let go of the visualization. Rest your third eye. And drop your awareness into the cave of the heart. Allow your awareness to rest in the cave of your heart, the abode of perfect peace, light, and stillness. And it is here that you experience the infinite vastness that you truly are. And rest in this chamber of the divine universe. Silently rest here and meditate in the cave of the heart in perfect peace. We'll quiet now for a few minutes as you reside in the heart cave. Resting in stillness, let your intention, your sankalpa from the beginning of practice return and mentally restate your intention deep within the infinite heart as though nothing else exists but this single thought of your sankalpa. State it and feel it, the joy of it, 3 times now, as if it's already here, as if you are already grateful that it has happened. State it 3 times into the heart. And now let the intention go and rest in multi-dimensional existence across all time and space. Expand. Sense your whole body deeply relaxed. Become aware once more of your breathing. And let the breath elevate you back very gently to the surface crest of awareness. As you increase the breath's deepness, fullness, feel into the body being shaped by it. And how the breath grows into the boundaries of your skin. And how it moves into the ground. And see and sense your body lying there on the ground or bed on the surface you're on. And with your eyes closed, remember the room that you're in. And coming back to this time and this place. And start to feel the weight of your body being held up. Feel the stability of earth and gravity. And holding this reminder of your Yoga Nidra practice. Always connected. And begin now, breath by breath, to return to lay inside your body and feel all the choices that you've made so far in your journey and the choices that will shape your journey ahead, your spiritual path, your enlightened path, and fill it with the spirit of enlightenment. And sense all of the contact points of your body to the surface beneath you. And listen to all the sounds around you. And very gently and slowly move one finger at a time when you're ready. No rush. Very gently and slowly, maybe start to wiggle your toes, moving fingers and toes. Maybe gently and slowly begin to roll wrists and ankles. And you might even move your head a little bit from side to side and back to center when you feel ready or more alert. And when it calls to you, you can Keep your eyes closed, but roll over onto one side. And just take your time. And once you roll onto one side, you can just pause here. Just pause, allowing yourself to transition. And when you get there, when you're ready, and you come up to sitting. Once you're sitting, you can acknowledge all of the efforts of your practice and preparing to return to normal consciousness while keeping this quality of restfulness and consciousness as you move into the rest of your day. And this practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. And complete by always offering the merit of the practice, any benefits that you receive from the practice, offer them back to benefit all beings. Thank you so much for practicing today. Namaste.